Hello, everyone. Okay, this is another episode of TBC live broadcast. I want to talk to you guys about. I was going through the blog as I do all the time, and I came across one the other day from the past, and I read it over, and it's just really hit me again, and I want to kind of update it and bring it to you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over here. In fact, you know what? I think I'm just going to read it off. So hang on just a second. Let me put my glasses on in case it's hard to read. Let's see here. I think I can read it without. Okay, the blog was called The Master Key to TBC Success is to encourage fast duplication. Okay, now it starts out, and I'm going to kind of talk like I'm talking in the first person. When I told you, or what if I told you, we could reach our objective of gathering 1 billion members before the end of April 2019. Everything is in place perfectly to make that happen right now. Lack of belief is the only thing holding us back at this time, and I want to turn that around by the end of this video. Collectively, if we will believe we can do this, we will achieve it. Now keep in mind, this is admin talking on his post. Okay, let me go on to the second paragraph here. Let's start by looking how this will benefit you and also all other members in TBC. Picture this in your mind. It's the end of April 2019 and the admin wallet is empty. And we have created 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires and tens of millions of small business owners accepting 100% TBC for their goods and services. TBC is spendable, and we didn't need any banks or exchanges to make our coins liquid. We did that ourselves. TBC is just as good as any paper money because 1 billion people have made it so by coming together. No institution on earth would dare challenge the value of our TBC Kringle coins. No one would want to oppose an effort to finally end poverty worldwide. People power is chanted in every corner of the earth. The only way to end poverty is through people power. People power. And the people are sick of the corruption of the powers that be and how unfair the current distribution of wealth is today. And I'm going to put a chart in here. I'm going to put a link in here, you guys, in the description below when I'm done with this, so that you have something to check out. Talks about that, how unfair it shows, how unfair the distribution of wealth is in our world today. Okay, I'm going to go on. TBC is a movement of people power on a mission to end poverty globally, and with 1 billion members backing us up, we would be unstoppable. Let's say you are a TBC billionaire at the end of April 2019. Even if a member only gets one whole TBC coin, they would become a TBC billionaire, actually a multi-billionaire, because we price it, we value our coin on the price of gold. Okay, it would bring you complete financial peace of mind, right? You are set for life. Your posterity is set for endless generations to come. This peace of mind will allow you to remain calm as we allow the world to catch up to this new dynamic of having a million billionaires and a billion millionaires. Love and respect will be our guide as we allow the world to catch up. You have plenty of Kringles to use to feed and clothe your family. We must put the mission first ahead of a mad dash to elevate our members into lifestyles of luxury. Luxury for all will come in time, but this is what I mean by saying we need to allow the world time to catch up. Peace of mind is the most valuable thing you can have, right? He goes on and he says, I, as admin, will set up a global database and will invite the poor of the earth to register in it. That's powerful. He could be working on that right now, for all I know. Okay. But when he does that, that's what we're going to do. Okay. We're just going to invite the poor of the world. Hey, come and register. It's that simple. Think about that. Okay. It goes on. Immediate help will be given to the poor as we connect the billion members to each sponsor. 3 to 5 poor people in the database. Most poor people would be happy to get about 20 grains worth of Kringles as a kickstart. Okay? We're talking about after we've got a billion members. Okay, so that would be quite a kickstart. And today that 20 grains only worth about $50, but imagine. All right. Then we would organize as we go and create job opportunities for all of the poor in our database. This will be a process, and at some point, we will be able to declare the end of poverty in the year 2020. This achievement creates power, political power, that we as a human race will no longer allow the few to dictate how the many live. And I'll throw this in just to remind you all that out of a world population of 7.5 billion people, there's currently only 2,200 and like 42 billionaires in the entire world. 2,242. Imagine if we have a million billionaires. That changes the whole dynamic of things. Okay? This is why this mission must come first. This is why our members need to free themselves of the disease of greed, which is a byproduct of the system of artificial scarcity, even among the poor. Mad dashes to luxury must be discouraged. Excuse me. As I have said before. All right. Now, I don't want this. He says, I don't want this blog to be too long. So I'll say, I don't want this video to be too long. So you will need to use your imagination of how all of your dreams will come true. Picture 2025 and then 2030 through 2050. See the personal transformation of how you will live happily in complete abundance and prosperity. Pay close attention to what is said within the dashboard of KCBO. That's your Kringle Cash Back Office. It starts with rapid rewards. 2 who get 2 and so on. Look at the two who get to column in the massive growth campaign poster. Okay? If you haven't looked at it for a while, that's okay. Go back in there and look at it again. Okay? In fact, do that on a regular basis. I would recommend. Rapid rewards is based on duplicating two who get to day by day. Periods become days in the massive growth campaign, and in just 31 days, one leader could create 1 billion members below them. We certainly have more than one leader, don't we? Okay. We already have millions of members, so this effort will not just come from one leader. We are much closer to the goal of having 1 billion members than what you might think. The master key is to encourage fast duplication. That is what is missing right now. There are 1,000 distractions within the TBC community right now, and most of these distractions plant seeds of doubt within the minds of our members. Encouragement is missing on a large scale. The one idea that will completely heal our TBC community is to encourage fast duplication. We need to unify on that one ideal. New members see a 24-hour and a 48-hour timer once they pay the admin fee. Okay, that's their lifetime wallet fee with no transactions ever. Okay, now TBC admin pays the salary of the TBC commissioner, who protects all of us from those that would discount our coins from their lawful value. And we should be thankful that the value of our coins are protected. It takes a great deal of 4-grade admin fees to pay the annual salary of our TBC commissioner. And this is just one way admin supports the TBC community, with the admin fees collected ongoing. And again, that includes the wallet fee, lifetime. Okay, we're a mission, remember, with a digital currency. Okay, and then he goes on and says, paper money, fiat, is losing value quickly as we enter into the final stages of the global financial collapse, long planned out by the evil elite. The admin fee is measured in grains of gold and paid in one of 3 cryptocurrencies. Payment in full is required, and the copy clipboards should always be used, as payments must be made in the 15 minutes allotted. Short pay in the admin fee will not get your send button turned on. Once you complete payment, collect the transaction ID and paste it into the form before you click the submit form button. When you do this properly, you can expect your paid status to show up in just a few short minutes, less than 1 hour for sure. Then you can proceed to register to open a wallet, and you will have a send button. Help desk is always available if you are having any technical issues whatsoever. Be sure to read all of the frequently asked questions. In turn, you should be collecting full payment in grains of gold for the Kringle transactions you do ongoing. Don't shortchange yourself. Remember, we are private and not in the jurisdiction of any country in the world. And that is why we are grounded to Mother Earth to measure the value of our coins. We need to rally around these timers and encourage the new members to use the script and instructions provided within the dashboard. of your KCBO. Leaders need to stay on top of the growth happening below them. Using the genealogy tool in your Kringle cash balance and make sure they supply the needed cryptocurrencies to keep the duplication moving smoothly. All leaders should become cash centers locally to keep the speed of growth going. Okay, it goes on and says Kringles are magic coins. During the distribution phase of TBC compared to market coins. With market coins, you can only sell what you have purchased. But our coins are magic. The cookie rewards system allows our members the ability to access an abundance of coins that are not purchased. Even our newest members can have more coins than they can spend. We deliver on our promise to provide abundance. These magic coins can allow mass quantities of people to immediately go full-time in TBC. The more members, full-time members, we have, the faster we will grow. Now, sponsors can get compensated while new members have a tiered system to complete transactions. In some countries, 4 grains of gold is what can be earned daily for a day's worth of work at a typical job. Okay, 4 grains today is worth around $11, a little less maybe. In those countries, sponsors should be happy to receive 4 grains just for completing a simple transaction. Makes sense. A full-time sponsor would be blessed to do 1 transaction a day instead of hard labor at a job for the same amount after 8 hours of work. Right? Also, new members are encouraged to do multiple transactions because of the benefits that come through accumulation within it. Right? In other words, if you make 1 4-grain purchase one week and then you make another 4-grain purchase the next week and another one, those cookies accumulate. And when you get up to where you've purchased a total of 40 grains worth a little over $100, you've got yourself 1 full billion coin. You're a multi-billionaire. Okay. No matter where you live in the world, the cookie reward system allows you, in principle, to earn a day's worth of income just by doing 1 transaction a day. Hang on a second, guys. I got somebody at the door. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. I said, and I'll repeat it. No matter where you live in the world, the cookie reward system allows you, in principle, to earn a day's worth of income just by doing 1 transaction a day. Now, if in your country the average pay is 20 grains a day, then that is what should be promoted as a starting point in your country. Members having daily cash flow at or above average incomes in their countries will be able to show the benefits of going full-time in TBC. Lead by example. Get your cash flow going daily in TBC. People will respect that. Everyone just needs to get in where they fit on their first day as a new member, following the 5-day instructions on the dashboard of KCBO. Sponsors recruit, and recruits quickly become sponsors in a single day. So, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, and so on, is how fast a team can grow on a daily basis. Now, you just need to believe it is possible and use all of the tools you are provided. Fast duplication is not enough. That as an idea has no ongoing support. On paper, it looks good, but it is missing something. Encourage fast duplication, completes it. Encourage turns the idea of fast duplication into a cycle. Do it, and then encourage others to do it. He goes on and says, I want to see and hear those three words everywhere within the TBC community. We need to focus on the meaning of those three words, and the broadcasters should be explaining these three words over and over again like a drumbeat. Picture in your mind the whole TBC community getting excited about those three words. Visualize all of the TBC members taking action based on these three words. See the growth of the community speed up because of it in your mind. Picture it. Okay? This is the master key to TBC success. And it will open every door of success from the micro to the macro inside of the TBC community. This one key makes all doors open. Okay, and that's the end of that blog post. Again, yeah, it was back a little while when he mentioned this, and we've gotten so much more good stuff since then. So, but I want you guys to keep in mind to always go back, look, and reread some of these blogs. When you get on your Kringle Cash back office dashboard, go down and look at those charts. Don't just skip real fast to what you want to do. Oh, how many members did I sign up today? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, take your time and go over those charts and pictures again. The promotions, keep them fresh in your mind. So they'll be right there on the tip of your tongues when you're talking to people. Okay? And that duplication chart, that 2x2, that is real. Okay? And then we've got so many other things going on with the merchants, hitting merchants. Remember, people, merchants can advertise for free. I mean, $10 admin fee, right? $10 admin fee. I paid for it. Just like we suggest or admin suggests we do that when we sign up and as a profit center and have them pass out cards. You can walk into a merchant, small mom and pop little restaurant, whatever, computer repair shop, whatever, and talk to the owner and say, we've got 3.3 million members worldwide. Okay. And he says, well, how many you got here in your city? I don't know. I don't think there's a way of finding out. He says, but you can advertise for free. It's $10 for your admin fee. We'll register you. I'll pay your $10. And you can set up an advertisement on our main page, all 3.3 million, that you are at least a member of our community. And then we'll take it from there. You see what I'm saying? There's different ways to get your foot into the doors with merchants. And there's a lot of people out there, Pretom, all kinds of people out there that are doing really good at that. So, okay, that's it for today. And I'll talk to you guys on my next broadcast. Have a fabulous time. Bye.